Oh, we were supposed to go. She got out early.
If she was going to get out at 8, I was going to go with her. If she wasn't, we could go earlier. If you don't want to, that's fine. I know, you would just have to go with me and not your baby mom, too.
No, that's not a problem. I just gotta get up.
I mean, I'm fun shit I can still do.
I start that. Do that.
The Cougars about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to
did I mess up putting it throwing it in?
nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to buy time. Finding open areas. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
All right.
That is a
So,
highly
if you
efficient
need
way to
anything,
move the chains, and
I'm
now
over
they
there.
are threatening inside the
I have
40.
you in my phone in Remy, so you won't go to voicemail. If I don't answer, you'll have to call me again. If I don't answer my phone.
That's cool.
But you'll have to, you can text me or call me. I just, like I said, I never answer my phone. Nobody ever calls me.
That's cool. I shouldn't really need nothing.
But if you need picked up or whatever, let me know.
All right, and if you don't answer, I'll call Katie.
But if you need a ride, I'll come and pick you up.
All right.
I don't have a problem picking you up. I know where you're at.
Okay.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
That or Remy can carry the food over.
I'll take it. That's the other dog.
They talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start.
Yeah, you carry food over.
Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and extending physicality, running the football in off to a hot start.
Anyway, you need anything, let me know.
Okay.
And that candle might be that's a strong ass candle.
But I was in the room near your house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there.
But you were also laying on that bed.
Yeah.
And that's where he was.
Okay.
And then you were also sleeping on the couch, and that's where he lays.
Yeah.
So, did you take a Zyrtec or something?
Not today. She gave me some cough medicine or throat medicine.
But you want a Zyrtec?
I'll take another one.
You need one?
Yeah.
A Zyrtec?
Yeah, that's fine.
All the ball, all the defenses, has read the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning this one-on-one.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
At least.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass.
Yes, you can. I'm not worried about my
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Burr. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. They say you could call holding on every play, Well, they did on that one. Now on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bird. And he was fortunate not to lose. Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Going right to work up top. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Cougars! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider can get going. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them. Yeah,
if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Now, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the first. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Pocket breaking down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
See if we can bring this team up, man.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a crease. It's Henney. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Only good thing is we play a season on our level now, so.
Back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David.
Damn, I think we're going to get our Middle Tennessee former coach.
Pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Like this running back.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll run this play from the pistol. They go to the ground. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. That big play, a perfect example of why receivers relentlessly work on the release.
Yeah, work on that release, work on their hands, getting by the DB. When I'm getting that press man and he's up in my face, man, that is a hard assignment if I don't really get my hands on the receiver. He wins off the line of scrimmage. Quarterback finds him, sees man coverage, makes a big play.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Got enough for the first down. Turning it on. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, MTSU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Tons of room in the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets.
You got it, Steve.
Fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some.
Yeah, nobody believe in me, bro. I do.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but
That's
take a look at
God.
this. San Diego State is down right now.
What's up
but
with this guy? God damn, he's fast. Oh, he's a cornerback.
shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Eastern Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go right back to the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a great big play. He's loose. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
He's going to take off. Quick step and go. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job. Poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. At the 45 on his way. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
It's complete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. The short hands, it's Henney. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think that if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing.
Yeah, I'm in a 3rd.
You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Smashes through the tackle. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Buys a little extra time. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. Breaks away on the left. The stop is made.
Yeah,
This offense is threatening first and
I'm
goal
beyond.
from the 9.
Uh-oh.
Big gainer on
Yeah.
the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. That's going for the line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And this offense has really responded after last week.
Hey, my bad. I thought they hit the gym. I don't know.
Come back home, you feel confident, you're in your routine, have answered the bell, took charge of this game late, and looking to go 1-0 this week.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field.
Tulane trying to get their spot back.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
It's they won.
Got rid of it just in time. Not much of
No.
a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Sweet cut there. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, BYU.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. He stops just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll operate out of split backs. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Dances away. He's going to... There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Flips it out in the flat. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so
He
far
better.
here is just
He came on for assistance.
Have been by the quarterback. He's not being too
For the 3rd time interception there.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Hey,
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Using his legs, it's Henny. He breaks a tackle. Picks up the first
you all right?
Turns it on at midfield. Lots of running room. 10.
I'm not drinking.
Just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead.
Juwan good and right.
There, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside,
we ain't played that forever.
Field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And what were we zapping at last night, bro?
The Blue Raider offense can get going.
I just said you good and right.
Moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed him.
And those mistakes are going to happen.
They still saying don't do that. He ain't paying no mind, bro. He can say whatever.
I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
All right, my bad. Correct what I said. Whatever I said was wrong, correct it. Correct what I just said was wrong.
Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Oh, yeah. What's the name left out? I forgot. Down left out.
The first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
I think somebody just came home or something, and he's celebrating his birthday.
The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB.
Gotta take your drugs.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on second down here. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Extending the play. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They've put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now rolling to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these some serious yardage totals. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to read.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Oh, and fortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. On the move. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They want to run this quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. He'll take it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. They want to throw it. On the run, still looking. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. Touchdown, MTSU! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll lost one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Richard. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. To the air on 2nd down. He's taking the deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
He wants a big play here late. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. They get a big win here and start the season on